Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Up second here. So let's see, I think we got 9, 5, 10, 8, 10, 3, 10, 9, 5, 6, 5, 11. It's 4 spots. 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3. That's 6 spots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then it gets kind of tough. And we do get spot 7, don't we? So what's left? Maybe the 11, 9, 4 on the way back for us? Or the 9, 4, 2? Both of which actually work pretty well with this 8, 4, 3. But I think black in 8th pick could end up having to drop on the 8, 4. So we might want to avoid that, I think, if we did 8, 4, 3. Or sorry, 8, 10, 3. Yeah, I think if we did 8, 10, 3, third takes, I don't know, 10, 9, 5, 6, 5, 11. That's pretty good for someone. 6, 4, 3. No, 6, 5, that's, no one's going to get that. I think one person will get each of those. Yeah, I guess 6, 4, 11, or 6, 4, 3 and 6, 4, 3 as well. There should be some wheat and sheep left. I think 8, 3, 10's the play here. The wheat is kind of light on this board though, but like, what else are we going to take? 6, 5, 11 just kind of sucks because that 5's just going to get hit. Yeah, I think it's 8, 3, 10, and we might be able to work off the ore port. I mean, worst case, we get like what? The 6, 4, 3, 6, 5, 12. A pretty strong pick for black, actually. Just getting the only real good wood, the best wheat with ore. It's pretty strong, and then he probably just pairs it with the 8, 4. He doesn't even need the brick. He can just trade for that pretty easily. Okay, so this he's got 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3, and 10, 9, 5. I feel like it's got to be one of those, right? Or two of those three. 6, 3, 4 to 8, 3 is really nice. Like I don't think we're gonna get that, but it is quite nice. I mean, you end up with the strongest road game probably. So 6, 4, 3, 6, 4, 3 here actually is. I'd probably do that, I think, if I were fourth, even though this 9, 10, 5 is a monster spot. It's just, what's your lane? You're not going to, if you're in fourth right now, you're not going to fight blue and black, or black and ion, or wheat sheep. So you just stick with the road lane, and then be able to grab the sheep port after that. So settle 8, 3, settle the sheep port, and then you kind of easily can put a city together. This is fine too. I think this road's getting cut off by black probably. So this is gonna be 6, 4, 3 now. So he gives green basically a better version of the setup that I thought red probably should have taken, but this red setup's fine as well. So 6, 4, 3 to 8, 3 to sheep port with the ability to buy depth. Okay. Or just go to the 3 for 1. So yeah, actually black could take the 11, 3, 9. Yeah, if we left it, I think he just takes that, and it's really strong for him. And what's our plan? Take the 2, 9, 4 and just go grab the wood port with no wood? Take the 2, 9, 4, take the starting road and try to race to the ore port? Yeah, I don't think that works. Could take the 6, 11, 12 as well to give us a little more space, but then we leave black this nice spot, so could take 3, 11, 9, point down. Does black actually take 2, 9, 4 then? think that's really strong for black as well. And I think red's too strong if he gets the 8-4. So I think we need to take the 11-9-4 actually here. And yeah, let's do that just to force this to go the way we want. Let's tempt black into the 8-4. If we catch a road builder, we can pick up the 8-3. But like, we're not road settling very quickly, so I think let's just lock the middle of the board. If black takes the 8-4, it's perfect because it kind of, it's just worse for him and it's worse for red. Yep. So we can see if there's any chance of us getting to that ore port. Black has a wood and an ore. I think we'll just hit the 5 ore and rob black. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we can beat red there at this point. What did red start with? He just started with sheep and wheat, so unless he can pull a year of plenty or a road builder quickly, we're just a few rolls away from getting that. Would we rather just pop now? I really think this is a big objective for us, and a pop could go a long ways towards getting this. And I think we're probably going to get robbed anyways, so we might as well use the cards, or at least the wheat, while we have it. Yeah, let's pop. Maybe we can use that to extort for a wood. I think the settle's actually our primary objective, just with the lack of expansion spots that we have. And our setup naturally will be like quite easy to city, I think. Okay, we might actually have dodged the rob here. Never mind. I think green's the only one with the wood. We might as well go for it, right? I guess black has some useful wheat. Alright, we tried for the wood. Maybe we should have just grabbed the wheat from black. He did rob us there. He actually non-blocked red, which was pretty crazy. Like, so I kind of don't want to double rob him. Let's wait till we're a little stronger before we start robbing black. Although I still see him as a very big threat in this game. Okay, a four gets us the settle now. Does black still have wheat? So he just ported all that for a sheep just to pop. So let's hit the 4 here. I thought he had 2 wheat, which would mean he just has a wheat left. Damn it, I got it wrong. So we could port here for a wood and hold, hoping to settle. I think I'd rather just pop. There's a lot of useful devs. I don't want a 4-for-1 quite yet. Perfect. So ideally we can get our city and our settle out of this. Or at least like, you know, the settle and good progress towards the city. We're gonna get hit here, aren't we? Yep. Yeah, I'll do this. Why is black not robbing red, trading with red? I still feel like black is stronger than red though, so. Yeah, we're gonna have to hold here. Okay. Yeah, he's not fighting for that anyways. It's too hard for him to put a road together. Okay, yeah, that kind of sucks. Let's dump like that. Alright, let's hold. I'd probably rather not port for a brick when we basically produce excess and we only really need one just for this settle. So I'd rather hold and see if we can do more than that with the year of plenty. I really don't understand why black's robbing me every time. I might have to threaten him now. Well, maybe. Maybe it's a strategic thing, but so is my threat back. So it's not really a complaint. It's more of a decision to say that as a strategic thing. All right. Does anyone have a wood here? All right, let's just hit this. That's my peace offering to black. So we could port for a wood and a wheat, and we'd be still a few rolls from the city. I actually think I'm gonna skip this turn because I think we're gonna get robbed probably if we settle, and I just don't think doubling that 10 does a whole lot for us right now. I guess if the 10 hits, it would be a free card, but... Yeah, now we can actually settle in city in one turn. Okay, we really need to avoid the 7 here. Okay, now we can just settle city. Yeah, so like now obviously I expect to be robbed, but when like the whole point is pacing, right? So when I'm sitting on 2 points with one down dev, it's like you can't let people just run over you. When someone else has a city on the board, like okay, like a rob here or there, no big deal, but like he robbed me like 3 or 4 times in a row. I gotta eventually make a threat back. Okay, so this goes on the 10. He robs the wheat from me. Yep. We're gonna need to put a lot of devs together. I mean, there goes our wheat that we just acquired, so. Okay. I don't really see red as much of a threat anymore, to be honest. I guess let's just hit the 5. Who's a bigger threat? I think black has misplayed this by not dropping a city and just buying all these devs. I guess we'll just hit green. He's kind of got no road competition as of now. It doesn't matter the card we steal. He's going to steal it back anyways, so. Five brick for 2 ore. Is this for like another city? Oh, there we go. That's what we needed there. That could really piss black off. He seems to be inclined to spite rob a lot. Yeah, I just don't. There's just not a good block on red, is there? Alright, yeah, let's just hit green. I feel like black hasn't citied yet. He's making a mistake, but he can pop off quickly if he can win army and city up soon. But he's kind of not going in the right direction here. Yeah, that's not happening. Finally, we get a dev put together. Alright, we'll just buy a dev. That's fine. I mean, we're going to need a couple of those, but... Still keeping an eye on black. Pretty balanced game right now, feels like. I'm not sure what green's doing, like trying to fight army here. His primary goal should be to city, right? Is red gonna get the spite rob? Yep. Yeah, this is like a critical point where we really need to keep an eye on the strength of our opponents every single turn. Let's just hold. Because someone could really, if they double play or, you know, the tides can turn very quickly here. Is this really for another? Oh, he got the city together. And he got it 1 for 1 from red. Alright, I guess we'll have to hold here. Yeah, that hurts black a lot. Is this a 3 wheat? Oh, that's not good. That just rolled. We need a couple of rolls, like a 3 and a 10 or something, just to be able to get a lead on devs here. We're kind of just at the mercy of the dev deck now and being able to keep pulling from it. I don't really see us sitting up that 9-4-11 for, especially with the sheep in our hand right now, for a while. And we rob a lot of sheep too when we're stealing, so there's really no point. Dev's always more useful. Just nothing the whole round. We're just stuck with the same hand. Finally. But now they got devs in their hand. Is this going to get ripped away from us with a mono? Are we going to 7 out? It's got to be green, right? Whatever. How big would a 3 here be? Alright, just pop once. Another city. Yep. We're getting crushed by green. Black actually might have to turn into the road guy. Between black and red, they should be able to easily get black road. Maybe while he's doing all that, we can take army. There we go. Okay, perfect. I was worried about a mono there. Of course. So, let's dump the brick. We'll dump, I guess, 3 ore. It just has to be green here. He's got all wood. That's not too bad to steal a wood. We can eventually road settle the 8. It's really a shame we couldn't get 2 pops out of that turn. Could do it for a brick and a wheat, maybe. Yeah, we gotta keep an eye on black here, too. If he puts a city together and takes road, he could be getting very close. And he's got wheat. Okay. He still has wheat. We could rob him again aggressively, but I think let's just be patient. Do we ever try to city and take road? I don't think so. I think it's asking for too much. What does red have? He stole an ore from me. That's all he has is an ore. And now he has a road. I just don't know if there's any wheat out there. All right, let's just steal from Black. Oh, it's too bad. I didn't think the 10 was gonna roll with no wheat out there. I wasn't even worried about the mono. He could have ripped that 10 wheat. All right, let's drop a road, and we'll pop. Oh, if Black doesn't use this wheat and there's no other mono out there yet, I feel like Red might rip the ore right now. Mostly just saying that to try to talk him out of ripping my ore. I mean, I'm on 4 visible points. If Black has a mono and rips the ore, it's like over. I mean, he just drops 2 cities, and he might even have a road put together as well. And they're still trading with each other. I guess someone's gonna outfox the other one there. It kind of looks like Black's gonna lose army. And I'm still getting robbed. Well, there goes the wheat. All right, let's give a solo to Red. Can we get a wheat or a sheep with this brick? I mean, we could pop here. There's very likely to be another mono out there, so we really could just pop. All right, let's just pop. 3 VPs. We could actually settle and go for road now. I just feel like there could easily be like another 8 or 10, and someone just rips the ore and just wins like quite easily. Especially Black with the 10s. It's like a perfect roll for him to mono. So I'm kind of banking on Red to flip a knight here. This should at least delay. And now Black hopefully flips a knight back. He puts it on the 10, robs Red. Okay, the dev deck's done, so there's literally 2 monos sitting out there. Unless Black has 2 knights remaining, Red will end up with army. Which would mean if Red keeps army, he has 1 knight. Yeah, because there's 2 knights left. So if Red keeps army, he has 1 knight. So he's only on 8 if he keeps army. Otherwise, he's going to lose army within 2 turns. But Black didn't play a second knight there. Maybe he only has 1. Maybe they do have 1 each. So that would put Red on 8. Black is on... I guess would have a knight as well, probably. And they each... And someone has a mono, and there's 2 VPs between them. So what's our path here? Settle in 2 cities? Or settle and road? The problem with is that one of them has a mono and they go before us, right? So especially Black goes right before us, so it's really hard for us to mono them. How many roads would it take right now? I mean, it would take 4 roads. I just don't see us being able to put 4 roads together. We'd need, and not to mention a city or a settle. I think it's going to have to be 2 cities and a settle. Okay, that's 1 night for black. Okay, switches to green, logical. Oh, he can't play the if he has the mono, he can't play it now. He just played the knight. Let's see how this goes. I mean, if he doesn't burn this wheat, we're probably gonna have to rip it from him. Okay, he burned it. I guess we'll just hold here. I mean, we could port the ore. We could port the ore for a wood. It's not the worst idea. Actually, I don't see us getting robbed, so let's just port it for a wood so that it doesn't get monoed away from us. Or at least if, you know, yeah, if an 8 or a 10 roll, I think the mono is going to be quite tempting for someone, so let's just turn it into a useful card that we can use to settle. We're probably going to need to roll a 10 on our turn to win this game, to be honest. Otherwise, black's going to keep burning that wheat. Does red have the win in hand yet? I mean, he's got 2 ore, 3 brick. If he doesn't have it here, I guess he's... If he doesn't play... Oh, he's either going to flip a knight or he's going to lose army. If he actually has the remaining 2 VPs, he could win right here. Otherwise, he's going to need... Yeah, let's see. Is black... Where's the last knight? Oh, maybe red just has it, and he knows he has it, so there's no need to play it. I mean, if black has it, he better flip it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, black is like pretty... Well, you need to take road. I guess we'll go there. I'd like to have grabbed a sheep there, but I wasn't tracking that well. I think red did have sheep. Alright, here's the mono. Oh, that's... How many of those did we have? Just 1? Yeah, he does have a knight, though. How many wheat did he steal there? 6. So he still has 3. And he has to city. I mean, he's not building more roads. So yeah, I think we just rip this wheat. He still has 3 wheat. We just rip it back from him and settle city right here. It's an easy call. So what do we city? If the 3 hits, red's likely to put together his 4th city. I think we might need an 11. Although if an 8, if we got 2 8s with, that would be 8 ore. That would be enough for the city. But if we got 2 8s without the city on the 8 here, that would be 6 ore. We do have 1 extra still in hand, so I guess we'd still have enough. All right, let's just do the 11. Maybe we'll get an 11. He's gonna put... Oh, he's still hitting green here. He's completely out of wheat. Oh, he has... Oh, he's one road away. So what do we need? We need an 8 or a 10. Yeah, we need an 8 or a 10 or an 11. Or a 3. That's not it. He's got 2 sheep, 4 sheep, 2 ore. All right, let's just hold. I mean, we don't. There's no sense in porting it. We'll just dump it if we have to, but we're gonna need red to roll a 7. Okay, we need a 7 here for sure. Yeah, that's game. Well, it was a really tight one. I mean, what a game. We had winning rolls 10-9-9-9. That's all you can ask for in a game, so. Every dev drawn. I mean, it's just a perfect game. All right, catch you guys next time.